After a visit to a school fete, I had to tell my neighbour their cat had been run over, while my own face was painted like a kitten.
Please, team.
Oh, please be true. Please, please. You were at the school fete as what? As a dad, or were you working on the stall doing the face painting or anything? Or were you
there was a sort of shift, so I did help with one of the stalls, but I was also there just as a parent.
What was the stall you were helping on?
Bric-a-brac.
Bric-a-brac?
Bric-a-brac.
How did you find out the cat had been killed?
Because it was killed regrettably close to our house.
What kind of cat was it?
A tabby cat.
And how was it killed, sorry?
Unfortunately, it was a truck that shouldn't have been... it was one of the very... not just a normal-sized lorry, a very, very long lorry that should not really have thought that it could drive around those streets, but was attempting to, and it flattened...
So you actually saw the lorry flatten the cat, and then you had to go and tell the neighbour?
Yeah.
I feel like this is the truth, except for the part about the truck and that actually you killed this cat.
What was the cat called?
She was called Jenny.
Jenny the cat. Jenny.
What was the owner called? Tiddles? In a horrible name mix-up, they started calling each other by the wrong name.
If you want to find fault with someone's cat naming logic, you've got to have a go at my neighbours.
Well, they're grieving. Let's leave them out of it.
Yeah.
Did you
kill their cat?
I didn't.
You say you didn't kill the cat. You might have been partly responsible because you were there dressed as a cat when it happened. It might have been the driver of the truck.
I wasn't dressed as a cat.
Has looked over and gone, size of that cat. Meanwhile, the little cat crossing the road has gone, is that your mummy? Those two incidents combined, you've killed little Jennifer, to give her her full name.
No, just either that or it was a hit aimed for you, and the description given was, looks a bit like a cat.
Did you pick the cat up and take it to the neighbours, or did you just point to the cat and say, that's where your cat is? No.
I didn't pick it up.
What happened when they answered the door? Talk us through that conversation, because that must have been very awkward.
Had you still, at this point, not remembered that your face was painted like that?
No, I didn't realise until after I told them, and then I went home and went, I just had to tell so-and-so.
So they've opened the door. Can you remember anything about the first few words of that conversation?
Well, it was very awkward. I've never had to do that before. So I said...
Meow.
They said hello in a sort of cheery, maybe he's come round for some sort of jolly reason.
Well, no one gave them that impression.
And I said, I'm really sorry, but I'm afraid that I've just seen Jenny get run over.
And they said...
What?
What did they say then? Oh, sorry, you're acting.
They said what?
I thought you were asking me, sorry. I genuinely thought you didn't understand the question, but you were in character, sorry.
Yeah. If we get to a point where you're asking questions I don't understand, something has happened.
The regulars like that one.
And they said, thank you very much for telling us. And then I went back into my house, I live next door, and...
Did you go through the front door or back? When you realised you had your makeup on still at home?
My wife pointed out to me. I came home and I said, this dreadful thing's just happened. And my wife said, you know that you've still got your face painted like a kitten? And I said, oh, no.
Did you and your wife look at each other in shock and just feel terrible, or did you both instantly start laughing?
She laughed immediately.
She's an awful woman, though.
No, you're not. Ignore the Irish man.
You're the best female truck driver in the world. You're all right, Miles. You know that is Fables.
So what are you thinking, Lee? Does this have the ring of truth for you?
Amelia, what do we think?
I think it's a total lie.
Do you? Not even an ounce of truth in this?
Not for me. It's going round to the neighbours, and you haven't really actually told us anything about the neighbours. You haven't talked about who it was who answered the door and how you then got to talk to them.
All right, well, Paul answered the door.
Paul. And Paul is married too.
Paul is not married.
Oh, but you did say them. You told them that their cat had died.
Yeah, there are a number of ways in which people cohabit.
I don't believe it.
You don't believe
I
it?
don't believe it.
You don't believe it?
Are we going to say
Say
lie?
lie.
Say lie.
OK. Miles, truth or lie?
Oh, ye of little to lie.
For 3 days running, I accidentally ate cat food for dinner.
David's team.
Right. So, how did this happen?
It was an accident.
But it happened for 3 days, so we're looking at 9 meals.
I didn't eat every meal, but I ate on one of the meals, one at lunchtime, one a snack, and one at dinner, but not necessarily in that order.
And I'm assuming you thought the cat food was something else.
Why would you assume that?
Well, because otherwise, Des, it's not an accident.
Was it wet or dry cat food?
I'm not a cat, I don't know.
No, but as a, a highly evolved mammal, you do know the difference between wet and dry.
It depends what we're talking about.
Yes, have you got a cat?
No.
There's a chink in this, isn't it? There's a little chink in this.
I would point out that this didn't happen at home, obviously.
I see.
Right. Where did it happen?
Abroad. I was abroad in a foreign country.
Which foreign country, Dad?
Which foreign country? I didn't see their flag, but I was.
How did you eventually find out that it was cat food?
I'd rented a place. It was in Spain, right? I'd rented a villa, and I had to go and do my own shopping. And I was walking around, and I saw these tins with a little fish on the side. And I thought, well, that'll do. I don't speak Spanish, not that well, anyway. And I brought it back, and I was opening it, and the lady who was doing the house went, no, meow, 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 meow.
What did you think it was, Des?
I thought it was a kind of fish.
Like a tuna, perhaps?
Yes.
I'm surprised there wasn't a picture of a cat on...
Why would there be a picture of cat?
They always have a
picture. You don't get a
picture
picture
of
of
a
a human on a pot noodle, do you?
You always have a picture of a cat on cat food. Always. Even in Spain.
Not always.
Always.
I can give you an example when there wasn't.
What?
Let's tell him again.
Right, David, what are you going to say? What's your guess here? Is he telling the truth?
Sammy?
Well, I'm beginning to think it's true, I must say. I'm sorry, Des.
I'm coming round to it.
OK, so David...
Yeah, I think it's true.
So, Des, are you telling the truth or telling a lie?
Well, they all think it's the truth, but it's the truth.
One Friday after school, I swapped our family cat for a scotch egg and a smurf. When my mum found out on Monday morning, she made me swap them back.
Right. Well, when was this, first of all? How old were you?
13.
But more important than how old was he or anything to do with him, the cat. What? I mean, seriously, we're very concerned about the cat. I am.
I'm a bit more concerned about the smurf, if I'm going to be honest.
I'm most concerned, the scotch egg, what was your logic? Would you hide it under your bed for a whole weekend?
Why don't you three have a little chat, and when you worked out collectively what you're most concerned about, come back to me.
Can I start?
Please do, please do.
What was the cat called? What kind of cat? What colour, please?
The cat was called Snowdrop, and as the name implies, it was tortoiseshell.
Who did you swap with?
Should I name him?
I don't know, unless he's in prison at the moment and he's...
I don't know. I haven't seen him for a long time. It was a kid who lived on an estate nearby.
Just give us his first name.
Lee.
Just with the scotch egg, you wanted the scotch egg. You wanted the scotch egg so badly that you traded a living mammal for it, and then you just put it under your bed for 48 hours.
To be fair, trading a scotch egg for a living mammal is exactly what's necessary in the manufacture process of a scotch egg. You start off... People have decided they have live pigs, but they don't like the live pigs enough. What they want is no pigs, but scotch eggs.
Right. Why did you want the scotch egg? I presume for the obvious that you like them and you wanted to eat it.
Yes.
Why didn't you just eat it there and then?
Why didn't I just eat...
You said you swapped them back again on the Monday.
So why did...
That suggests you still had the scotch
well, hang
egg
on. I mean,
the
was
Monday.
it the same one, or had you consumed it and then you just had to give a scotch egg back?
That's right, Rob.
It's like the bloody Welsh Mafia, this. You can't help him out.
Could I get back to the cat? Cats obviously are very territorial, so would the cat not try and come home? Because they normally do if they've gone out away.
He didn't. Not that weekend.
Talk us through the actual exchange process.
I tell you what, Rob, you stand up. We'll go through it. Come on,
I am standing up.
I'll role play it with you. Right. OK, so imagine I've got my family cat in my hand.
All right.
And you in with this hand, you have a Scotch egg.
Where are we now, Rod? Where are we? We're in Wales. Are we in Wales?
We're in Wales.
Oh.
We're in Wales.
Isn't that nice? Let's just take a minute. Let's just take a minute. It's lovely. Go on.
Right. So we're in Wales.
Yeah.
I've got a cat in my hand.
All right.
Right. You've got in this hand a smurf and a Scotch egg.
Yes.
Right, now we swap them over.
All right, here we go.
Right,
this is how it happens.
This is going to be difficult.
And that, my lord, is the mechanics of the exchange.
Wow. You can put the cat down now.
But gently, Rob, gently, yes.
So what do you think, Lee? Does this sound truthful to you?
I don't think he's shown any affection for Snowdrop, and on that basis alone, I think it can't be true.
Well, weirdly, the exact same reason, I think it is true, because I know him to be heartless.
I can show you some affection. What do you want to know about Snowdrop? I can show affection with Snowdrop.
All right, how would you stroke him?
Her.
No, got ya. That, you have changed the sex of that cat at least 3 times.
I promise you, even if
You have!
I don't think vets should agree to do that.
It's always been a female cat, Snowdrop.
What are you thinking, Rob? Are you thinking it's the truth?
It's really starting to crumble at the end here, so I'm smelling a lie.
Both saying a lie. My team say lie. We will go with lie.
OK, you're saying lie. Rod, truth or lie?
It is a lie.
As a child, my family weren't able to have a dog, so instead we got a cat and treated it like a dog.
David, Steve.
When you say weren't able to have a dog, was there a medical reason?
No, essentially, there was nowhere to exercise a dog where we lived. So my parents decided that it wasn't really fair to have a dog.
Where did you live?
So I wasn't able... Well, weirdly, it was called the Isle of Dogs.
What was the cat called?
The cat was called Kiska.
Kiska.
Yeah.
If anything, it's quite a feline name, isn't it?
Well, it was a cat, of course.
How do you treat a cat like a dog?
You put it on a lead and you take it for walks.
Isn't that exercising the cat?
That is exercising the cat.
I thought that was the very reason why you couldn't have a dog. You were unable to exercise.
Wherever we went during the day, the cat came with us.
On a lead.
Yeah, on a lead, but the lead isn't really long enough for a cat, so we used to tie a 30-foot washing line to the lead, and you could walk at least 30 yards.
And dry your clothes at the same time.
When you take this, you take the cat out in the car. What would be the arrangement in the car if you're going on a journey?
Well, my dad built the cat a shelf which went from the dashboard of the passenger seat and slotted in.
Can I just say,
slotted
if
into
this
the metal of the headrest.
If this turns out to be a lie and they get it right that it's a lie, you have made life extremely hard for yourself.
Why couldn't the cat just be on the seat? Why does the cat need a shelf?
Because the cat couldn't see if it was on the seat.
So what are you thinking, David's team?
The thing that I find very believable, because I don't think Hugh would have invented it, is the shelf. It's not actually treating the cat like a dog or like a cat, but just like, I don't know, like a book.
Or like a catalogue.
What are you going to say?
You think a lie?
I think a lie.
I think a lie.
A lie? Well, we'll say it's a lie.
You're going to say it's a lie. OK. Hugh Dennis, is it true or is it a lie?
It is, in fact, true.
This is my cat cam. I put it around my cat's neck for a week to film what I got up to because I believed it was him who kept turning the kitchen tap on.
OK, let's take this item out and pop it on the desk. Right, Lee's team, cat cam.
So you're saying that you thought the cat might be turning the tap on?
Yes.
We know it wasn't John. So So you put the cat cam on the cat for how long?
For, well, generally like an hour at a time, but while I was out.
So the cat's clever enough not to be turning this tap on when you're in?
Well, yeah, because I would just see him doing it, and then I would know it was him.
If he could do the tap, were you not worried that he could turn the camera off?
No, because the tap's like one of those ones where that's quite fiddly.
And how do you see the picture? You connect it to a computer?
Yeah, it's
Is there
just
a
got
USB,
a USB
on there?
thing, yeah.
Oh, I see, OK.
You attach it to the computer, and how long are you watching? An hour at a time?
Well, you fast forward it. I'm not sitting
Oh, just
watching...
the highlights. You're doing the highlights.
Yeah.
Go on. The big question is:
was it the cat?
Not so far, but it's still.
Somebody's
sort of
turning the taps on when you go out of the house.
It's kind of a work in progress. So
when you come back,
I hope he's not watching, because then.
Don't worry. Turn this off. Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Why didn't you attach the camera to the tap?
Oh. Thank you.
What's the name of your cat, Sarah?
It's called Chief Brody.
And the personality, is he a scratcher?
He is a scratcher.
On bits of furniture?
Arms.
Yeah. Well, that's not so much of a worry. It's the furniture is more the thing, isn't it?
Is it?
Thanks.
Can I ask why you're so worried about the cat turning the taps on when you've got something in your house that's attacking you? I wouldn't mind if
But
it's
he's
turning the
still
tap on if it's scratching my face.
Well, that's because you're not a cat lover.
No, but I don't like things that scratch.
Well, don't get a cat then.
Am I the weirdo here?
Yeah.
We have a show of hands.
Yes. That's so lovely to hear, because usually it's me.
What colour is your cat, Sarah?
Ginger.
Pink collar, ginger cat. Would you?
It's red. It's not
Would
pink.
you? Pink.
It's red.
Oh, please, it's pink.
It's red. Shut your face.
Red and ginger, devil's finger. That's what they say. Who?
Wouldn't they say...
Who says that? No one says that.
They do.
Is that what your mum used to
And they're
say?
still saying it.
So what do you think, Lee? Is she telling the truth?
What do we think, Bob?
I'm saying it's a lie.
You're saying it's a lie. David's saying it's
possibly true.
Well, I'll lie.
OK, you're saying lie. Sarah, truth or lie?
It is a lie.
I keep a spare front door key on my cat's collar. If I ever get locked out, I simply call my cat and he comes to my rescue.
Please, T.
Wow.
What's the name of your cat, Sheila?
Stanley.
Could you do the call? How do you call Stanley?
What's it chicken? Surely that's how he calls you.
Stanley's... I was confusing because when he wanted to come in, I didn't have a cat flap, and I would do the intercom and say, "Are you there, Stanley?" And he'd go, "Meow."
So you haven't got a cat flap?
I haven't got a cat flap, no.
You haven't got a cat flap, and the spare key is round his neck.
Yeah.
What happens if you come and he's in the house?
He doesn't have them on when he's in the house.
Oh, he takes them off, does he, when he comes in?
I
Does he take it off and hide it under the brick for you?
I take them off when it's in the house, because it jingles.
So do you put him out every time you leave the house?
Yes, I do.
You do?
Are you not worried about burglars? Like, seeing the key around your cat's neck and then using him like a key ring and just...
No, because
This key's not working!
No, it's in a metal case. It looks almost like a whistle or something.
Oh, I
And you
see.
just pull it out, and then inside there's a
Does
key.
he also wear one of those medallions with his address on it?
No, he's got a chip. He's got a chip inside him.
Oh,
he
yes,
doesn't
yes.
need, he doesn't need anyone to bring him home with his address because he can just come and go as he pleases with the key.
When was the last time you had to use this method?
About a fortnight ago.
What happened?
I'd forgot my key. I
What
left
time
it
of
inside. It was late at night, and I'd just come back from the theatre. It was about 11 o'clock.
Oh, what had you seen? Don't say cats. What?
I'd seen Jess Butterworth's new play.
Can I just ask why you don't mortise lock your door?
Modest?
Mortise.
Let me interpret
In my
for
defence,
my
I'm from Scotland.
my friend is saying, Mary, you're a gymnast, lock the door. You should put a chin in the middle of the day, idiot. Don't bring your cats
I don't know what what a mortise lock is?
Well, it's not the big lock. You unlock the big lock and then you unlock your Yale.
He wouldn't be able to have a big key round his neck.
You obviously aren't that security conscious if you've only got a Yale lock
I've
at
only
all
got
times.
a Yale lock.
I think
all
if
times.
Sheila was that security conscious, she wouldn't tie her key to her cat.
So 2 weeks ago, you went to the theatre and you got back at sort of 10:30 at night, 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
What time did you get back from the theatre? Usually about 11?
About 11,
Just
yeah.
making a note of this, I'm going to rob you.
All right, what are you going to say?
Lie.
You think it's a lie?
Lie. I'm going with my lie.
I think she's too sensible to do this, Sheila.
OK.
Yeah.
You're saying it's a lie. Sheila, truth or lie?
Well, it is a lie.
I was once commissioned to paint a portrait of Gyles Brandreth's cat.
OK. Would you point out to some of the younger viewers who Gyles Brandreth is?
Gyles Brandreth presents strands of The One Show, and he was an MP, and he wears jumpers.
Here's a picture of him, OK?
OK.
How did he hear about you?
I did a lot of art around the area, not like graffiti, but...
What is this area?
Barnes.
OK.
And I've always been an artist.
What was the cat called?
That, I can't remember the name of the cat. It was a black cat.
Right.
Lucky.
Lucky.
How much did you get paid?
£130.
£130?
And also, I'm allergic to cats, so...
Danger money.
But it was like... Well, no, it was 130 quid and I was 18 at the time, so at that stage of my life, I would have worn the cat as a
How
mask.
did you paint it?
They didn't ask that.
Did the cat pose for you, or did you have
I had to do
photograph?
sittings with the cat.
Shut up!
I
Come
did.
on now.
I did.
You
Sat on
do
a
not
chair.
paint a cat and go, cat, sit on that for 3 hours. The cat moves around.
Yeah, no, and it kept moving around. It was the most annoying cat ever. Because I was like, please,
It's a cat!
sit down.
It's not going to sit on a stool.
come on, you
What
can
is
do-
painting a picture of it?
You can do it.
I'll be fine for 3 hours, Kate, me.
It wouldn't.
It's a cat.
You can totally do a sitting with a cat. Cats are very sedentary.
Yeah.
They stay in one place all the time. You can't command the cat, but you say, oh, here's a good moment. The cat seems to be sitting.
I
Oh,
know.
no, what?
You were painting
Jack,
a cat.
what
You took a
position is the cat
picture.
in the painting?
Like, sort of that.
No, come on.
It wasn't a knife. It was like sort of sat like
What was that about?
That's how cats sit, like that.
What, was their hands on their knees?
Like, as a normal thing, like that. You go, oh, Jack's doing a cat impression. That's a cat.
So the cat is sitting or standing? I'm trying to...
Sitting. Well, oh, do you want me to do it like that? Yeah, like that. What's it like?
Anybody with half a brain would have taken a picture of the thing, gone home and painted it at home, wouldn't
I love this man.
No. I would have done that, but I didn't have that choice. She insisted that I come so that I could sort of get to know the cat.
I know Gyles Brandreth.
Do you know his cat?
I know his wife. What's his wife's name?
She's called Michelle.
Is his wife
Is that
Michelle?
true?
You were bluffing, weren't
It
you?
is.
Do you know Gyles Brandreth's wife? So you were quite a good artist, were you? Reasonably good if he's paid £130.
Yeah, I
Okay,
was-
Just, no, that's fine. Stay there. Draw me a cat.
Right.
I should at this point tell viewers at home that whilst we do like to receive your paintings, we can't return any of them.
The suspense is... David is captivated.
Actually, rather good.
David's face is going, this is pretty.
This is... I had to do it quite quickly, obviously.
That's fine, we're not
For
going to...
David, this is an extreme sport, isn't it?
If people have just turned over, they're going to be thinking, what on earth is David looking at? OK, Jack, reveal the cat.
So, Lee, it's time to make up your mind. What do you think about Jack's story? Is he telling the truth, or is he in fact telling us a lie?
I'm right down the middle. Because Gyles, does he know you at this point? No.
He knew me through the family, through mother, and then my mum. He knew me through mother.
Jack, you're succeeding in making David look positively working class.
I bet barely need to be here this week.
I can't give it to him. I think it's a dreadful lie.
It's 100% true.
Oh, well, you two fight it out between yourselves. I'm not getting involved.
It's definitely true.
I'll go with you because I like you.
Oh, touch me.
OK, they're both saying true, and I don't want to argue with the team, so I suppose
OK,
I
you're
better go
saying
with
it's true. Jack, true or lie?
It is true.
Well done, team.
Yes, it's true. And this is the most exciting part of all. We've got the painting here. Now, this has been lent to us by the Brandreths, Gyles and Michelle, and this is a bit special. Get ready.
I'm so sorry. I'm not... Ah! Oh, my God! I'm not being cruel, right? But that looks a bit like a dog to me.
Well, here's the thing.
That is the most canine cat I've ever seen.
Here's the other thing. We've also got a photo of the cat, and we're going to do a very modern split-screen effect. Look at this. Ready? Look at that! That is eerie.
I was like 17 when I did it.
I have trained my cat to wink.
What kind of cat do you have, Shaun?
It's just a black cat.
And how old is this cat?
I've had him about 5 years.
And was he a good student?
I thought he was.
Has anybody else ever said the cat's winking?
When you say it, Henning, we're in dangerous territory. It might be better if Lee represents the team.
I will say it. So tell me how you teach a cat to wink.
Right, you look at the cat and its eyes get bigger and bigger and bigger, and I try and do these mind games with it as though I could speak to it through my mind.
Yeah.
And it'd wink and stuff, so...
So you would wink and it would sort of copy you?
Yeah.
Were you doing anything like gently prodding it in the eye?
No, I wasn't prodding it in the eye, no.
Would you then reward him when he did your bidding?
Well, I would. He'd sort of get up and go make a cup of tea.
What do you mean, he went and made a cup of tea?
He'd sort of get up off the chair and he'd go in the kitchen and stand near the kettle. So that was my sort of thing to think that he wanted...
So he'd jump up on the
drink.
countertop near the kettle?
And I'd make him a drink.
What would you make him?
Well, tea.
Hot tea? Are you sure this was a cat, not like a friend or a wife? So how long did this cat wink for? Was it a whole year winking?
No, it carried on winking until it got run over.
And what? Tell me he wasn't practising in the streets. What if I close my right eye now? I wonder if I can do both eyes at the same time.
What do you think, Lee? Is this true?
I think it sounds entirely plausible, start to finish.
I want these two gentlemen removed from the studio.
I truly believe that you did see your cat winking to you, or at least you thought you saw it.
But to be fair, he didn't say, I once think I saw my cat winking. He said, I taught my cat to wink. I can't get my cat to poo outside.
If you can't get your cat to poo outside, you should have a look at the flap.
I've just been doing the Shaun method. I gave him a set of keys and said, come and go, Jupp.
All right, we need an answer. What's it going to be?
All right, Clara, so you're saying it's true?
I reckon he's telling the truth.
OK. Henning?
Yeah, definitely.
Well, I'm very much doubting it, but I've got to go with my team if it's
Yeah. If I were you now, I'd be very worried at the standard of my team. Shaun, truth or lie?
Absolute garbage.